So that first time that I was here and I did that interview with you guys, we kind of identified that like the two areas of like that you guys identified as the greatest need were communication and then sleeping.
Yeah.
So I've been really thinking a lot about his sleep and
Okay.
how I can help you guys with that.
Okay.
So, but like before I give you my ideas, I was thinking that maybe you could tell me at this point. I know last week you said he was napping a little bit better.
Yeah.
But like, what could Lindy and I help you with the sleeping at this point? Like, is it naps? Is it bedtime? Or like, which part of it do you think would be most helpful?
Well, we're trying to figure out his pattern, in the sense of like, he took about 3 naps this week, which is good, for him.
More than 2, yeah.
Yeah. So on the other nights that he didn't take his naps, one time he went to sleep. I mean, he was dozing off at 6 o'clock. We try to keep him up, a little bit longer until like 7.
Yeah.
And then he fell asleep. So if he doesn't take a nap and he falls asleep by 7, then usually he'll sleep through the whole night. If it's before 7 p.m., then he will not.
Yeah.
He will wake up at like 4 or 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
So we try to balance, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
making sure he has enough sleep
Yeah.
versus, you know what I mean, him.
And what's your family's ideal bedtime? Like for him?
8.
8 would be your ideal. Okay, that's kind of what I was thinking, and like thinking about his schedule and things. That's kind of what I was thinking too.
And it's tricky because, like I said, with our daughter was like, we never had a bedtime for her.
Yeah.
She would just fall asleep when she was tired.
Yeah.
And easy,
Yeah.
Yeah. And this little guy has to be planned out. It has to be, like scheduled. It has to be, you know what I mean? I mean, there's, like I said, if he doesn't take that nap, he's like literally dozing off in his high chair while he's eating dinner.
Yeah, and like when you say doesn't take the nap, like you've tried to put him down, but he just refuses to go down.
Yep.
Okay.
Yesterday I was down there with him. Okay, so what happened was he didn't take a nap yesterday, and we're eating dinner. So he was sitting on his high chair right here, and all of a sudden he just started kind of dozing off.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay, I need to go. He ate mac and cheese, so he had it everywhere, all over his face, his hair, everything.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go run downstairs.
Yeah.
And go grab his pajamas, and then hopefully I could get all that done and change his diaper, and then get him downstairs so he could just sleep. And it was around, what time was it? About 6:30, 7. And so I told Aubrey and Sarah, I said, try to keep him up. Don't let him doze off. Don't let him like go in deep sleep,
Yeah.
And, I mean, they do their best.
Right.
And so he must have dozed off. So by the time I got him dressed and got him cleaned up a little bit as quietly and as I could, I took him downstairs. An hour I spent with him. And he would not. He would not go back to sleep. So it's like he probably thought he took a nap already. And so,
and then the problem is when he like misses his nap during the day, then he wants to go to bed early.
Yeah,
and then he's up at night.
It's like a
whole
repetitive thing.
Yeah.
And I'll try to take him down for nap.
Yeah.
Anywhere between 12 and 2.
Yeah.
And he just, like after about 45 minutes, I'm just like, I'm wasting time here.
Yeah.
He's just going to keep doing alligator and rolling around and, and it's just time wasted. So I'm just like, fine, I guess you just don't have a nap. You know, I mean, I can't. There's nothing else I can do.
Right.
But for the most part, when he does take a nap, he's just happier. He's, a little bit, more balanced and stuff. But when he doesn't take a nap, it's like, then we have to just really just control, when he goes to sleep for the night.
And then you're probably feeling like you're like on stage all afternoon trying to keep him entertained so he doesn't fall asleep
all the time
too early because you want him to sleep through the night.
Yeah. So it's just a really like weird struggle. Because like I said, we used to, when my daughter was little, we used to have like parties here like every weekend. My family would come over and we'd hang out and we'd do rock band and you know what I mean? Like video games and karaoke and stuff. And Aubrey was like his age and she would just be like, 9 o'clock at night, 8 o'clock at night, she'd just be like, come to me and lay down in my arms and fall asleep.
Transferred her sleeping space and that was it. Well, I think then it would probably be fair to say that, like, if there was one thing that we wanted to accomplish, maybe it's starting with nap time.
Yeah, I try.
Okay, so
every single aspect, I try to make sure that he's, set up for success when he takes his nap. But I mean, and I know some 2-year-olds take naps and some don't, and if he's not going to take a nap, that's fine. But I don't want him dozing off at 6 o'clock at night,
Right.
Like I said, 7 o'clock is like the bare minimum limit of when he can go to sleep.
Is there anything that you guys have tried, like between breakfast and nap time? Breakfast, lunch, nap time? Is there anything that you've tried to like wear him out or anything?
Yeah, I'll play with him with his kitchen. I'll get his blocks out. I'll chase him around the house. He'll take a bath sometimes, after breakfast. And, but he just, and then I notice too, when he wakes up later, he drags more. Do you know what I mean? See how he's just kind of laying and just kind of.
What time did he get up today?
Like a little after 9.
Okay, so it's only been 2 hours. And did he sleep through the night last night?
Yeah, slept through the night.
So it's only been up like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you nap yesterday or no?
No nap yesterday. That's when he gave me the hard time. The hour I was downstairs with him, because I'm going, okay, if we get him to sleep now, then I can come back up, because Aubrey was, pretty much had a little bit of free time. So we don't see her all day. She's, doing lectures and studying in her room when she's here at home.
Yeah.
Tomorrow she has to go on campus because she has lab and stuff like that. But I want to spend time with Aubrey too.
Right.
And I'm down there for an hour with him.
Yeah.
And so they had texted me like 45 minutes in, like, just bring him up. Just come spend time with Aubrey. And what's wrong, bub?
What happened?
What, my love?
Oh.
What?
You want little car.
What? What's a want? What's a want? Talk to me. What do you want? What do you want? What do you have on your nose? What do you know?
Well, I think then I've got 2 ideas. I sent something to Lindy this morning. I sent like a data tracker to her that she could send to you guys. And it's literally just as simple as like keeping track for a certain period of time. I had it start August 1. But like keeping track starting August 1. If he sleeps between 12 and 3, we're going to consider that a success.
Yes.
And if he sleeps between 12 and 3, you're just going to give it a check.
Okay. That would be perfect.
I did put also on the data tracker bedtime.
Okay.
If he falls asleep between 8 and 9, you're going to give it a check mark. But maybe it sounds like maybe you just focus on naps. I won't be here into August, but you guys can decide if you want to just track naps for a while and then add in the bedtime. But we could at least start there.
You want eat? You want to eat? Look at that little face. You ready to eat? Can you say eat?
This is so cool. I want to see it.
And get your blocks too.
Show. He has a boat.
I'm also curious what the range is between like his wake up times in the morning too. So like, are they pretty close together? Like, is there variation? Like, is some of it 7 a.m. and some of it's 9:30, or is it like closer together? It
varies. The earliest he'll wake up is 7, and we'll do whatever we can to try to keep him in bed until at least 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's way early.
Well, that might be interesting then to track too, like what time we can add that to like the tracker. You could just write down,
he wakes up,
like just put it on the kitchen table, and when he gets up, be like, okay, 8 o'clock wake up, and then like check off if he napped and like what time he went down, and then
we had started it, but I didn't have a good enough,
I think 3 o'clock's probably like after 3, you have to at some point give up so he does have successful nighttime sleep.
Yep. That's
like
what we do.
That's
what we do. We're just like we've been extending it until like almost 4.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, if he falls asleep before 4, then that's good. That'll be considered a nap, but we won't let him sleep long.
Yeah.
Like maybe 45 minutes to
Yeah.
an hour at most.
Right.
And if you wake him up, he's just grumpy butt.
Yeah.
You know? But we've tried that. And after 4, we're just like, it's gone, you know? So we just got to try to keep him up till 7 at least.
Yeah.
You know, which is sometimes okay. But if he gets past a point of like delirium, you know, it's like then he has a really hard time falling asleep.
Yeah.
You know, his legs are just 100 miles an hour. He has to fidget with something. You know, he twirls my hair. He, you know what I mean? He taps my neck.
Yeah.
He, you know, and he has to have something
Yeah.
that he has to, you know,
overtired, yeah.
play with and.
Okay, so then the
What do you want,
other
baby?
idea that I have,
What do you want, baby? What, my love? What? You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me. What you want? What you want? What do you want? What do you want?
There's a banana here. If you're really, really hungry,
You want some
there's a
banana?
no banana, no banana.
No. What do you want, my baby? I'm gonna go see what he wants real quick.
Yeah.
Come here.
You want me to pause it?
Do they pause? Or does
There's a little pause button on here. Let me see.
Okay, so then part of this whole plan that I, have been thinking about nonstop with Kai and his sleep, a bunch of them were like strategies of like things during the day that like might help him to settle when it's time to sleep better. And I know we talked about like maybe going out and getting to the park. I think that one sounds like it proves difficult for you guys as a family to like do that as a routine every single day. So I was trying to think of things that you guys could do here at home that would like help to wear him out. So something that Lindy and I thought might be a good idea to try is it's called heavy work.
Okay.
So some examples of that, and you can tell me which one you think he would respond to, and you can kind of experiment with them this week.
Okay.
But like some examples of that would be get a laundry basket out and put some heavy things, like you could have him put some heavy toys in the laundry basket and then make him push it from here to the door and then back.
Okay.
And do that like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times in the morning.
Okay.
And then like in the afternoon he could do it again. Like anytime that you're seeing him kind of get dysregulated, he could just like push that back and forth.
Yeah. See, and I want to get him a one of those little blow up things that you like can push and it comes back.
Oh yeah. Is it heavy? Is
Yeah,
some
it's heavy.
to it?
It's heavy on the bottom.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think it would help him because of the throwing and things like that. So when he gets a little frustrated, he can just push that and push
that's
it.
a good idea.
Because I'm like that personally.
Yeah.
Like if I get overwhelmed or upset or anything like that,
I'm gonna write on here.
I would love to have a punching bag.
You can write on paper.
On paper. Nope, not in your
Not
mouth.
in mouth.
It's not papa. It's not food.
And I want you to write on the carpet. Some other examples that you could try if like that one's he's not into that one.
Not on the
He
carpet.
could do like a little tiny backpack that is also heavy. And he could wear that around for 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You could do that in the mornings and again in the afternoon.
Yeah, and what I could do is I can fill one of our gallon waters with just a little bit of water.
Yeah.
Because he really tries to help me bring those in. He'll hold it on the bottom while I'm carrying it, and he tries to help me.
Yeah,
he could push that around
And
even.
he's
Like
strong.
he could get down on his knees and like push that around.
Yeah.
He could also just open it. There you go.
Here, Bubby. That's what he got one of
He
these
can write
too
off.
for his birthday.
This is
I think I'll
nothing.
find one.
Just notes, nothing that anyone will see, so he can scribble on there. And then 2 other things that you could try if like neither of those work. You guys could like play a game where you're doing like bear crawls. Like him and Sissy could like bear crawl across and then bear crawl back.
Yeah.
And then one other that's more of a quiet activity. I was thinking about this one closer to bedtime.
Okay.
I know he likes to put everything in his mouth, but Play-Doh would be a great one for like pulling and squeezing. So those
Nope,
are
out of the
those
mouth.
are like all.
So
I'm
eat.
gonna take them if you're not.
She
Yeah,
ends
so
up
he's
eating.
so he's eating the Cheerios.
I got one. Okay,
Here,
keep that one.
here,
Let me
here,
do
Bubby.
this. There. Then the pen part's out, so
Yeah,
right
yeah,
on anything with it.
Just
Yeah.
taste
There you
it.
go. You can taste
here.
it all you want.
So he's eating the thing that you actually got out to taste.
I
She's eating your
know.
Cheerios.
She's just the pits. She's so
She's
food.
the cleanup crew.
She's the food junkie in
Yeah,
this
right.
house.
yeah.
Here.
You're gonna figure that out. You're gonna figure that part
Like, I know
out.
how pens work.
Yeah,
Look at this
exactly.
up.
You want color down?
Yeah.
Just don't put it in your mouth.
And he's pretty regulated right now, but if you'd
This
like,
one.
if you want to try, we could try just with a laundry basket or anything where we could put a bunch of stuff in it to make it heavy, and just see if we could engage him in pushing it across here. It's up to you if you wanna give it a try now
Yeah.
with us here, or you
Sure.
can try it the next week when we're not here as well. But whatever works
Yeah,
for you.
I'll grab a. Get that out of your mouth, please.
Like a
No.
diaper box or something would.